Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm Terry at Holding Your Space. Um, this is just a little energy update. I was doing some meditations today, and I don't know why it's such a powerful day. It's just amazing. Lots of changes going on the planet, as usual, but it seems like every time we talk, it's even more so. Um, your light body has been walking, they're showing me, and now it's running. So there's just so many changes going on. So if you feel exhausted, there's good reason for it. Um, just kind of abide in your heart and your solar plexus, and that'll help. I keep hearing that Florence the Machine song, Run Fast for Your Father, Fast for Your Mother. Um, and they're talking about catching the wind. So, and many indigenous uh, religions, they talk about Father Wind and how he comes in, and this Father Sky, and another persona. I think this is Aztec, perhaps. And this comes in. Oh, actually, it's Peruvian, I believe. Um, so, anyway, and also rain comes in. Lots and lots of rain. So we're going to get some wind. We're going to get some rain. Um, Also, the water filters. I always talk about that, don't I? Make sure you have a water filter, um, some sort of one. And if it's something that you can take with you if you need to leave the house, that's excellent. So, and it's not going to be for everybody, but different parts of the country. It's just a good thing to have. There will be a lot of rain coming in. And as this rain comes in, um, just be prepared, you know, have your emergency bags. Um, but also, part of this rain is a metaphor for healing. So, a lot of us are going through healings, and sometimes when we go through healings, it's because we've gone through a dark night of the soul. And so, um, anybody that watches the news right now has seen everything coming in around the planet, the wars, and the pain and the suffering, and the pain and the suffering of civilians, and hostages, and how sad that is. So it's really easy to go down the rabbit hole of watching the news, um, and the pain. And they're saying, you know, feel your pain, recognize it, recognize anger that this is happening, but don't be attached to it. Be very aware of it, but not attached to it. When we do this, it lowers our vibration, increases our stress level. So be of the planet, but not um, in the planet or in the 3D. Would like to say, because Gaia is a totally different ballgame. She's already in 5D. Um, okay. Um, they're, they're linking hands around the planet. And it's not just the light workers, all of us. It's also galactics coming in, many new galactics. And there are circles of light and love that link around the planet right now. And we form a circle of love and light around the planet. So, they're talking about babies being killed and how sad this is. And I want to let you know that these babies it's so hard for us that are here on the planet, but as light beings, um, as they leave, um, they go away in groups. They are escorted out um, to the heavenly realm and beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. So I know that's hard for anybody that's here, and I'm looking at a picture of my baby girl on my desk, uh, and one of my son over here, and it's just like, to have that happen is so hard, so very hard. So our heart goes out to all of us, all of those people, and we do hold hands in love around the planet for them. So their soul families are there with them. They came here to help in transitions. Um, there's liquid love around the planet. So they're telling me that we are moving through like water. Um, the power that's around the planet now is one of water and liquidity. So it's light, but it's light that is, um, it's not as thick, it's not as hard like 3D. Like, this is my desk, this is my crystal, this is my finger. Um, Now the light is flowing and moving, and we can move with it and we can help it. Um, let's see. Um, and that centers us in a time for change, the change on the planet and what's happening. So it's going to help us to be able to make the light and the energy more malleable and more fifth dimension, because working in the fifth dimension and fourth dimension means that we are working with that energy and we are creating things and manifesting things. Um, Something about hair nets came in. So don't ask, right? But something about hair nets, and noticing that I think what they're talking about is um, we have these kind of like the circle of life. My necklace is the circle of life today. So that circle of life, that flower of life, pardon me, is like around our heads, around our brains, because going into this, it's not just our spirit and mental bodies, our mind, but it's also our brain and our physical form. So just imagine you're wearing a hairnet of light when these things are starting to happen, the solar flares and all the energy that's coming in. And it will help you, this helmet. And they are making helmets like this, so that they're using and testing for people with um, Alzheimer's and different things, and cancers, brain cancer. And they're also, there's light therapy, right? And it is like a hairnet kind of, but it's enclosed in light. And it goes around, you can use it for facials and all sorts of things. Um, okay. Oh, they use it for radiation too. My husband had one for cancer. That's right. Um, so um, they're talking about the Amish working for peace and how the simplicity of their life, they may have gotten caught up in it, keeping it simple, but that was the form that kept them present with spirit. And they're bringing in something about their way of life. So I don't know if this is something going forward for us, or if this is um, something that's going to be in the news. Perhaps it could be a metaphor. It could be that the Amish will be in the news. But they're doing something to work for peace. There's a storm brewing. They're saying, "Be of the light." Outward constructs come in to confuse us and tempt us into 3D. So these outward constructs, the constructs of killing each other and war, who can think of that? And anger and retaliation, right? If you kill one of ours, we'll kill all of yours. Just that construct is so hard. Um, and then a lion rides in on a panther with Ganesh, the elephant, riding on top. So there's a big lion riding in, a panther on top of the lion, and Ganesh, who takes away all obstacles, right? He's the remover of obstacles. Um, Rides on the top. Lion, panther, Ganesh. We'll work into that a little more later. So the lion comes in with the strength and the roaring, the light and protection. right? Also, the lion is all about the sun, isn't it? And the panther, black and beautiful, comes in. I guess that's the balance. And then bringing in Ganesh, this is us moving into our power. So balancing the light and the dark, the positive and the negative, being in that in between, the gap, the place of pure consciousness, pure awareness. Um, let's see. The Wind King comes in with rain for purity and cleansing. Hush, Hushakir, people, Anukar. Hushakir, people, Anaka. People awaken. But part of that's light language. Hold hands out to brothers and sisters. Awaken each other. Something's happening with the penguins on the South Pole, North Pole. I don't know which part of the world that the penguins are on, but something happens with the penguins. Also, there is something happens with the wind. So there's going to be new energies coming in, and just be here to ride with it. Watch out for the penguins, the lion and the panther and the elephant. Ganesh, Lord Ganesh. Make sure you have your water, and try to hold back from all the toxins going on around us. So it's really, really important that we walk in our light. And I can't say enough about the Hawaiian prayer. I love you. Please forgive me. I forgive you. Thank you. So that Ho'ono Kipa, I can never remember how to pronounce that properly, but that prayer has gotten me through so much in these past couple of weeks. So I hope it helps you too. And I'll put a link to it. There's a few people that have it on their YouTube channels. It's pretty easy to look up, but it's just a lovely prayer to get you through this time. And easy. It's a very easy mantra. So that's another thing. If you have a mantra that you like, whether it's Aham Brahmasi, Soham, there's so many different little mantras that you can use, but just a pure I am. And I am is always followed by love, light, never anything negative. So I am the light. I am the light. And perhaps I am strong. I am strength. I am divine light. So just remember that who you are is a part of the Creator. And we can go forward and create whatever we want during this time. It's an amazing time in the history of the planet. So have a great day, everybody. I kind of pattered around with that one. I'll see you later. Much love. Namaste.